Hello, the market is taking an absolute battering. Look at the S&P, it is all red yesterday, and the Nasdaq fell 3.74%, and for an index to fall this much in one day is absolutely disgusting. But what about GILAT? And what about GILAT stock? Well, over the last 5 days, we're in an uptrend. What on earth is happening with GILAT, and what's the recent news that are sending us in this trend? Stay tuned for this and more. Keep it simple.
Introducing SkyEdge 4, delivering the promise of the elastics era. From the world's innovation center, where leading technologies make a difference, GILAT has been revolutionizing the satellite communications industry, innovating for over 3 decades with groundbreaking technologies, delivering high-quality broadband communications, leading the world in 4G and 5G backhauling, and astonishing the IFC industry with unprecedented speeds.
Now, before you start thinking we're going to the moon, let's take a look back at the whole year to date and see what the stock has been doing. Back in February last year, precisely around a year ago, we hit highs of $21 after a parabolic move from about the same levels that we are at right now. And then the sell-off began. But instead of continuing to sell off, GILAT has held pretty much solid around this level, around $7 to $9 for some time now. So is a reversal coming? Well, hold your horses, because GILAT still trades on the Nasdaq, and until the Nasdaq and the tech stocks start reversing, it will be tough for any stock, even GILAT, to move up. Let's take a look at some of the big recent news since my last video, which there have been huge numbers of news. In fact, who the hell is GILAT's PR department? Because they really do need to be given huge bonuses. They are literally keeping GILAT in the limelight to all their investors. And why is that important? Because according to this article in Yahoo Finance, which is titled, "Are Institutions Heavily Invested in GILAT Satellite Networks Shares?" And the simple answer is no. Well, there are institutions, but look at this. The general public, we own 36.1% of the float, compared to the institutions who only outnumber us by 0.5%. This is huge. That literally tells you why the stock cannot be pummeled down any further, because we general public, we retail investors, clearly are not selling. Now, things can change in the market, and for all we know, the 36% of institutions can still sell out. But let's take a look at the news as to why I think we all and all the institutions involved are likely to hold for a reversal that's potentially incoming in the very near future, or at least within 2022's first half, in my opinion. And we could possibly see it reaching highs recorded last year. On the 3rd of January, they released this article. On the 3rd of January, they made this press release that one of the world's largest MNOs, mobile network operators, is going to deploy GILAT's 4G satellite cellular backhaul technologies. That means the top tier MNOs serving hundreds of millions of subscribers in Asia will implement GILAT's SkyEdge 2C system. This is becoming all too familiar. I mean, SkyEdge 2C system, is this one of the most underrated platforms on earth right now? I don't know, but this seems to be winning more and more contracts all around the world. It goes on to say the 4G satellite backhaul over satellite is expected to be deployed in the first quarter of this year. That is big. On the 6th of January, GILAT announces that a tier 1 mobile network carrier in Japan are also expanding their 4G satellite cellular backhaul. And again, is this becoming a regular theme? GILAT's unique, they add the word unique now, you gotta love that, SkyEdge 2C cellular backhaul system. I mean, this must be the dog's bollocks. Then, check this. On the 10th of January, GILAT announces that a leading mobile operator in Mexico extends the 4G cellular backhaul recurring revenue managed services project with GILAT. That literally means GILAT are taking over the world. And it does state that this is a 12-month extension on its recurring revenue managed services 4G backhaul project, which means that revenues will be incoming. And after this 12-month extension, what do you think is going to happen? Yes, I reckon another extension in the pipeline. Then, on the 13th of January, GILAT shows us they're not just land-based, because they captured a greater maritime market share in a new deal with Eurasian satellite service provider. And this is set to enable expanded maritime connectivity in the region. And again, is this becoming all too familiar now? SkyEdge 2C, the regional vice president, says it all in one line. Our penetration into the maritime market in Eurasia further fortifies GILAT's global mobility leadership in the satellite communication market. Boom! Right there. This is exactly why I'm so bullish on GILAT, because the leadership of GILAT seems to think and believe strongly that GILAT's future is solid and they will be the leader in the satellite communication market. On the 24th of January, GILAT announces that they and Intelsat expanded their partnership in commercial aviation. Holy smoke. So we're not just land, we're not just sea, we're now in the air. This is extremely bullish. And again, SkyEdge 2C system. So when we have post-COVID mainstream adoption of IFC, which means aviation comes back to life, then we can truly reap the benefits and see GILAT's potential revenues from this platform explode. And finally, but save the best till last, on the 2nd of February, 2 days ago, GILAT announces the launch of SkyEdge IV, the next generation SATCOM ground system, aiming to capture a leading position of the multi-billion-dollar emerging VHTS market opportunity. This is a scalable software-centric platform that will provide superior operational efficiencies and VSAT backward compatibility to preserve SkyEdge 2C customer investment. What does that mean? It means that all the customers who have invested in the SkyEdge 2C platform can automatically upgrade to the SkyEdge IV, and that provides huge added value.
SkyEdge 4, the leading ground segment for the Elastics era, creating harmony between ground and space. SkyEdge 4, with its innovative Elastics architecture, delivers the 4 dimensions required to meet evolving SATCOM needs.
This makes me so bullish on GILAT, because clearly they are not just sitting around, they are investing and they are upgrading. And what does SkyEdge IV do? In the words of GILAT's Chief Product and Marketing Officer, GILAT is bringing to the market SkyEdge IV, which is an unprecedented deep tech software-centric platform that will make the future multi-billion-dollar VHTS market opportunity a reality. Check that out. Let's just end with this. The institutional ownership of GILAT has seemingly, silently, stealthily gone up by 10% to 28.92% according to Fintel since October last year, when it was only at 18%. Holy smoke, that's literally less than 4 months ago. To summarize, SkyEdge 2C is clearly world class, and in GILAT we have a company that is set to take over the world, if they're not already, since they are securing contracts all around the world, on land, on the seas and in the air. Can it get any better? We have a huge 2022 to look forward to. So where do we go from here? I strongly believe, with all the recent news and the SkyEdge IV platform being launched, that GILAT is going to have a breakout 2022, and I reckon we're going to see the stock price eventually match up with what the company is doing on a contract and revenue income stream basis. Please note that I am extremely bullish on GILAT stock moving forwards, so please take this drill with added precaution, and always do your own DD. If you found this video informative, then do me a simple favor and go on, just consider subscribing to this channel so you get a pop-up every time a video is uploaded. I am a simple trader. I try to keep this simple, and will simply see you in the next video.